Hey everybody, Kennis here. Hope you're doing great. I'm looking at a new pedal here. This is the Loop Play by MeloAudio, and pretty cool little device here. I have been messing around with it all morning, and you know, for a looper pedal, it's actually got a couple features that I really like, and it's super simple and easy to use. So just looking at it right here, basically what comes in the box is you've got a cord that has a USB on the side. You're able to hook this up to your computer and load in wave files, so you can have different wave files that you put in here, and you can actually practice too, which is kind of neat. And then also it actually came with a patch cable, which I think is fairly nice. Simple design. It is made out of metal. It looks nice and sturdy. It came with a 9-volt adapter as well. But one thing that I like about this that's kind of cool is if you hit both these at the same time, it turns into a tuner. So, you know, if you're doing kind of you don't have a full pedal board, or you don't have to get another tuner to go along with this, which I think is actually kind of a nice thing to do. So it's got that tuner built in here, and actually works pretty well. I've used it. I tuned on my Boss tuner and then brought it over here, and realized that I had a tuner, and then it actually was perfectly lined up. So I'm happy with that. All right, let me just kind of show you what happens and how all this function works. When you hit it one time, you're able to start recording. So I got my acoustic here. I'm just going to do that and hit stop. And then now you hear it. So then if I hit it again, I can play on top of it. And then now I've got those two things looping. And I can do that again. So red is record. And you just kind of keep on going from that. If I hit if I hold this down here. There we go. It undid my last one. I'm going to do it again. And it redid it. So I do it, and I stop. Now it's stopped. If I hit it again, it's going to play. Okay. It's recording right now. I'm going to hit it again and hold it down. Let's see. Maybe I've got to do that. There it goes. Hold it down, and it deletes it, and you can start back over. So not actually a super difficult device to use. I like that you can see the loop around happening, and you can record different loops in here as well. So if you have a couple different ones, you can go and record them and then trigger them. So I think you have up to nine different patches, if you will, on here, and you can put in your own wave file. So if you had like a wave in patch 1, you could play to that as well. I do like the fact that it has those LEDs running around on the whole thing, because it's nice to be able to see when you're wrapping back down to it. Sometimes when you get a loop going, you know, you kind of forget where you're at in the loop, and it's nice to be able to kind of see it come around. So without further ado, I'm going to play around with this here, and I'm going to use my metronome on my phone just so I stay in tempo, which is always a good idea to do whenever you're doing a loop pedal. So I'm going to actually do a loop of just kind of blank so that I can play on top of it. And I know I'm going to be in tempo just because I don't have it on the ground right now. I have it on the desk, and it's kind of hard to play with your hands and touch it with your hands at the same time. So let me just let's do this here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. So now, right now, it's actually playing what we didn't record. Okay, so it's gonna I'm gonna hit this again, and then now I'll be able to record. So as soon as I hit this, you don't even have to wait till you get to the end of it, but so now that's looping like that. So it's just going to keep on looping just like that until I hit it again to play something else on top of it. So if I want to do this, I can. Let's just play some kind of ambient chords. Very cool. Let's see what else we can do. All right. I don't really like that one as much, so I'm going to hold that down and go back. There we go. So I didn't like that one. I just held it down and I can start it again. Let's see what we can do. Nope, don't like that either. There we go. Here we go. Yeah. So it's just playing those over and over again. And let me see if I can turn, this has a volume knob on here. I can actually turn this down too to get the, sorry, I didn't want to talk too loud. I can actually turn that down or up accordingly. And you can just keep on looping on this thing. Just kind of keep on looping over and over again. Let me try to add some more things to it. That's kind of cool. Pretty cool. All that's happening. Let me turn it down again. So this is a great way to practice. You know, I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to let it keep playing, but this is a great way to practice, especially if you just wanted to record a chord progression and practice soloing on top of it. There's a lot that you can do with this kind of thing. So like, as I've got this chord progression playing here, I can kind of practice on top of this as well. So if I wanted to... Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this guy here. So I'm gonna hit this to, let's see, double tap to stop, and then, there you go. And then hold it down to record, to delete it. There it is. Man, this is kind of a fun little guy to play around with. It looks like it's really well built. I like that it came with the extra accessory here, as well as the power cable. A lot of times pedals, especially pedals this size, don't come with the power cable. Some pedals are usually kind of geared more towards acoustic, or electric. This is one that's you're not necessarily geared to either one, but acoustic players can use this a lot. And so I like the fact that they had the power adapter already with this, and that it can act as a tuner as you're tuning to it, because sometimes as an acoustic player in particularly, you don't already have a pedal board necessarily to play along with. So anyway, that is the MeloAudio loop play pedal, and I really like it. Kind of a cool pedal. Anyway, hopefully you like this, and hopefully it helped you make a decision on whether you want to get this guy or not. Kennis Russell out, and I'll see you in another review.